Real-time production is the fastest growing sector in content creation today. Otherwise known as final pixel or in-camera effects, it simply means that the compositing part of combining real actors with photorealistic 3D graphic backgrounds or foregrounds, for example Unreal Engine, happens during shooting and not, as would traditionally be the case, in post-production. Final pixel production offers many benefits: financial, for example savings on post-production compositing; creative, for example with LED walls no green or blue spill to take out; and immersive, the crew and the cast can see the complete effect shot. But it also comes with a few challenges too, one of which is time. Whilst Final Pixel provides the immediacy of near finished content at the end of a shoot, this same immediacy imposes restrictions that impact the quality of the content produced. Here's the problem. In film and TV effects production, there are two extremes of compositing quality. Final Pixel, which is real-time performance, reduced costs because you're removing post-production compositing, but the graphics quality is limited by needing to maintain real-time playback frame rate. All this post-production compositing, it's non-real-time, it produces the best quality, but it takes longer and it costs more. And this is why Final Pixel real-time compositing came about. In Final Pixel, you effectively trade real-time performance against graphics quality and cost. Here we have a graph showing the relationship between graphics quality versus the time and cost to create it. As you can see, Final Pixel offers cost and time efficiencies, but at the expense of graphics quality. Whereas post-production compositing offers the highest quality graphics, but with increased cost and duration. What we want is a technology where we can increase the graphics quality substantially for no increase in time and with minimal increase in cost. The maximum Final Pixel graphics quality achievable will be that which can be processed in one frame for any given playback frame rate. Any higher quality graphics and you lose real-time performance, which negates Final Pixel production. There will always be effect shots that require higher graphics quality, for example hair and fur, foliage and textures. To cope, a production needs both a Final Pixel workflow and non-real-time compositing workflow. But this is disjointed, it's time-consuming, and it's costly. And it also goes against the principles of why you're doing Final Pixel in the first place, to save time and money by not doing post-production compositing. What if you could combine the speed of Final Pixel with the quality of non-real-time compositing and do both simultaneously in an automated workflow? This would be the best of both workflows. There's two solutions. Whilst everyone else is chasing real-time production, Moses is re-evaluating non-real-time graphics quality and has come up with a revolutionary patented system that significantly improves graphics quality in a Final Pixel production. This is a game changer. If the processing period is fixed in real-time Final Pixel production, then the only way graphics quality can be improved is by adding more distributed rendering. But it's expensive, and ultimately a significant amount of additional rendering must be added to get even close to traditional post-production quality. But there's a smarter way to achieve an even better result and for less cost. What if you could extend the time available to render the high quality graphics while still deliver your Final Pixel project within the expected time period? How is this even possible? Realistically, a Final Pixel shoot doesn't need to deliver the content the moment the shoot has finished. There's always time available between finishing shooting and delivering finished content. This window provides the additional time required to operate a different type of workflow called NearTime rendering. Since we can automate the real-time workflow, we can equally automate the NearTime workflow. The concept of NearTime rendering uses a fully automated second rendering pipeline that runs in parallel with the real-time Final Pixel pipeline. This NearTime rendering pipeline starts simultaneously with the Final Pixel shoot. As soon as each Final Pixel take starts, an operator grabs one frame of the take and makes a high-res key of the talent to separate them from the graphics background. As soon as the Final Pixel take is captured, the NearTime rendering pipeline transfers the recorded camera and lens tracking data into the cloud. Here we've partnered with Amazon Web Services, allowing us to fire up multiple AWS EC2 instances, providing cost-effective and highly scalable rendering power. Once in the cloud, a chain of events is triggered, which results in the same Unreal scene be re-rendered at much higher quality using multiple AWS EC2 instances of Unreal Engine. The image quality improvement comes from being able to turn on ray tracing, giving improved reflection, softer shadows, refraction, and global illumination. Turning up the anti-aliasing, making the scene look less game-like and more photorealistic. turning up the motion blur, improving shots with fast camera movement, and increasing the resolution, enabling 4K or higher deliverables. The AWS cloud rendering dramatically improves the fine detail components, the hair, fur, foliage, and textures, significantly improving the overall photorealism in each shot. After re-rendering is complete, the NearTime rendering pipeline then recombines these higher quality graphics with the key talent automatically. This workflow results in content with higher quality graphics being delivered in a time frame that's within the final pixel delivery timescale. Why restrict render quality to real time if you can have near time at limitless quality and time? So what are the benefits? By extending the rendering time, which is fully adjustable, the near-time rendering system can create graphics of much higher quality compared to adding real-time rendering to final pixel production. In addition, because the system is automated, near-time rendering can be used on all the shots, not just the shots that have high levels of detail, which ensures all shots look similar in quality. Near-time rendering leverages the elastic nature of the cloud, where many, even hundreds of Unreal engines can be chomping through the near-time renders. When using cloud rendering, the delay in sending and receiving re-render frames is less important because the re-render frames are not required to maintain real-time operation. This means that the processing in a near-time workflow can be completely scalable. One major point to consider is this: final pixel production is normally related to using LED volumes, but it can equally be used with green or blue screens. Using near-time rendering in parallel with a green or blue screen final pixel shoot has no impact on the green or blue screen studio, but if a LED volume is chosen, there's a significant positive impact. If a production knows they will be using near-time rendering on their LED volume final pixel shoot, and as such, the background graphics are going to be re-rendered automatically and in near-time quality, then the LED wall now only has to provide the scene directly behind the talent. This means that productions no longer require massively large and expensive LED walls that cover the entire scene. This is a breakthrough for mid and smaller productions of the future. Final pixel productions that combine near-time rendering can now have the best of both worlds: real-time production with traditional non-real-time compositing quality.